Welcome friends, LostScarf here, and it's time for the one-shot. Today I'm going to show you a game called Sunless Skies. Years ago, we played a game called Sunless Seas, and it was really good. Sunless Skies is really good. Oh my god, this is good. So, it's like, you take Sunless Seas, which was a really good game, and you just polish it up, make it better, make it simpler in some ways, make it more accessible is what it is. And that is what this is. Sunless Skies is a bit of a niche game because it's a lot of reading, but it is so compelling, so interesting. I love this. I spent, oh my god, I don't know, like, how many sleepless nights. I spent so many sleepless nights playing Sunless Seas. It was such a good game. I really enjoyed it a lot. And they kept adding more content to it. They added more stories as they went forward. Sunless Skies is going to be the same thing. There's going to be more stories as time goes on. There's just going to be more things with the officers. Just more content as time goes on, because that's what this company does. Failbetter Games, sent to Avon, London, they just give you so much story, so much interesting stuff, and they just keep adding to it because they just like writing good things. And it's really good, and I've done enough selling the game. Let me show you the game right now. So the company's Failbetter Games, $25 for this game, and if you get into this, you will love it. We're going to do a new game just to show you it. So the way it works is you can do Legacy Campaign or Merciful, where if you do a Legacy, every time you die, you start with a new captain, but it's a descendant of the captain you died with, and so they get some of your things. In Merciful, you're the same captain, but you could choose to be a new captain if you want. So that's what you can do there, because there's loads there. We're going to go Legacy, because that's the way to do it. And there is different difficulties here. The game's not an easy time, and if you're more interested in stories and not really the gameplay mechanics of the game, you can make it a lot easier for you. So that's a thing you can do. Also, aim assist if you want it. I just like the name of some of these, like gentle, moderate, standard, measured, stately, standard, thrifty, provident. Like, I like that. So the game's a lot of reading. I'm going to do some of the early reading, and then I'll just kind of summarize some of the things as we go through it so I can show you the mechanics and what it is. This is basically a seafaring game, but in space. So we're in space in this one. And Sunless Seas, which takes place 10 years before this game, in Sunless Seas, you're under the earth in this version of the universe. You're under the earth, and it's just a giant sea under the earth. So there's no sun because you're inside the earth, like Hollow Earth kind of thing going on there. In this one, you've gone out of Earth. You've gone beyond Earth to the skies. The log of Her Majesty's locomotive, the Orpheon, March 14th at 1905. Expedition to the domains of the dead has been eventful. The Orpheon is damaged and in grievous need of repairs and supplies. We're returning in haste to the Reach, where I hope to make port at New Winchester. May God be with us, for 1,000 deaths wait in the sky. Final entry of Captain Amelia Charity Whitlock, DCM, written shortly before her death. So this is a crazy world, and there's going to be some interesting stuff, just a lot of character as we go, and you'll see. Failbetter Games presents... There we go. It's Blue Kingdom Transit Relay. So the final area of the game is the Blue Kingdom, which is in just like an undead place. But here we are. Our ship's wrecked, as you can see. This is our fuel, our supplies, our basically ship HP. You got your cargo holding your crew, and then this is terror. The longer you're out in the world, the more terror you get. You return to the Reach, an untamed sunless span of the heavens. London's new frontier is celestial. I did not read fast enough. Here we are. So yeah, also there's dodging now, which is cool. So, we're a train in space. We're in space right now. Your journey back from the Blue Kingdom was tumultuous. Your locomotive was crippled, and Captain Whitlock badly wounded. I love the music of this game. This game just... The music pulls me in, the visuals pull me in, the story pulls me in. I so am in love with this. As first officer, the crew looked to you. The nearest station is New Winchester. Can you get the Orpheon there safely? See, there's like a destroyed ship in the back and everything. Scavenge! Much to the relief of your stokers, you find a barrel of fuel among the detritus. And go over here. The Ozymandias. A wreck drifts here. Less fortunate even than you. We should scavenge her for repairs, a crewman suggests. So here we are. So, there's a lot of reading, a lot of description of things. And this is the crew's wondering, what business did Captain Whitlock have in the Blue Kingdom anyway? Why the devil did we trespass on the districts of the dead? You sounds him, there's not much here. So leap across to the wreck. So you jump, your stomach lurches with vertigo as the stars blaze above you and below. The air of the heavens is thin and torn by unpredictable winds. Then your boots hit the running board of the Ozymandias and your leather-gloved hands fumble for a hold. One of your companions throws you a line and you lash the two engines together. Only then do the rest of your boarding party follow you. One of them forces open an exterior hatch and you clamber outside. Just think about that. Trying to combine two things? In the sea, you can fall overboard and maybe get fished back up. In space, you miss this jump, you're kind of in trouble. It's interesting. So this is introducing to the different mechanics. So you have different stats in the game. You got your iron skill, your veil skill, so it's more deceiving, evading, while iron is more confronting and overcoming. So you have a chance of failure no matter what you're doing unless your stats are really, really good. So we're going to go with iron because I'm the iron type, so there we go. We've succeeded there. And failure can lead to other things. And so we just pried open the thing, and then we're going to keep going here. And we're conducting a search of the Ozymandias. And we got force supply, and we were able to repair our ship 15 hull. Nice. So that's really good there. And now let me read this part right. You find enough food and gear to restock your supplies, and enough spare parts to make necessary repairs to the Orpheon. The food will need to be thoroughly thawed, of course, but you've eaten worse in the skies. "Oh ho!" cries one of your party, prying the lid off of a long crate. It holds a cannon, still nestled in straw, and another crewman pulls a battered birdcage from a pile of ruined cargo. Within the cage, something winged and furred opens a sullen eye. You examine your finds. So that'd be important in a second. So basically, like, we're going to claim both these things. So claiming my cannon, which is called the Jerusalem cannon. We'll need for combat. Let me see if this is worth reading here. I just named the company. Fire a single shell is a good range, more or less accurate. You order to your party to bring it back to your vessel, and they groans as you do it. Okay, and then there's the bat. The bat's pretty fun. So you have scouts in this. Your ship already has an owl, and now we have a bat, and so they both are used to scout. I don't know if there's a difference between the two of them. The heavens are wide, so locomotives use scouts, like bats, to locate things of interest. Ports, resources, wrecks, like this one, to scavenge. There's the thing, as you're sailing around, spacing around, you don't know what's out there, and this bat can help you find things, like ports and stuff like that. Very useful. It does use food, though, so you gotta be careful about that. Oh, right. The bat treats its rescue as an inconvenience, and immediately begins haggling over pay. You offer to put it back in its damn cage and leave it on the Ozymandias, at which point it becomes more polite. You doubt it will last. It's just fun. Okay, let's see here. Press on to the engine room. We already got everything. So here's what's going on. Here's the other stats. Hearts and mirrors. So mirrors is investigating and deducing. So, you know, the smart stat. And then hearts, convincing and enduring. So, the heart stat. I have no idea. So, what do you want to do? We could go ahead and go alone while the rest of the party goes. Or we can send some of our crew to get more fuel. So, what are we going to do? We're going to send our crew. Did we succeed? We fail! Oh no! I succeeded last time I did this! Oh no, how much was that? 40. So, coin flip. This is not good. I thought this was just guaranteed success. Oh no! No one is going to go on alone. In the end, you have to rely on drawing lots. The two members of the party with the shortest straws to pail, and make their cautious way towards the engine room. The rest of you return to the Orpheon and await the return. And wait! And wait. Too late! With a dying groan, the Ozymandias buckles and splits in half. The two ends spiraling in different directions into the sky. The two crew that were still aboard are lost. Suddenly, you stoke your engines and steam away. Restocked, rearmed, but fewer. Last time I succeeded in this, and I just sent my two smallest people. They got in there real quick and got out real quick. Well, not this time. We did lots instead. Whoops! Well, the Ozymandias is done being searched. Yeah, after shedding their scouts. Our bat goes out. What did it find? And click tab as well. So what it found is it found a port and it found, I guess, the Blue Kingdom thing. So this is the first map. And you'll unlock other maps to go in. This is just the first one. There's just the different things. The transit relay, something to crave, something that glistens, something grave, something ghastly. Horror, wonder, platform station. There's a lot of things. It's pretty cool. Yeah, here's another place. Reach, and then Blue Kingdom. There we go. And Albion, right, Albion. Yeah, there's 4 locations. We gotta use the relays to get to them. Oh, it's time for combat. So the combat's not the best, but it ain't bad. Oh, we're gonna learn about the captain. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to the captain. The captain lays in bed. Black marks cover her skin like a monstrous brand. When she coughs, coils of acrid smoke pour from her lungs. So this is pretty cool right here. The description right here will show you what this game's about when it comes to dialogue. I mean, and storytelling. Inquire captains about the injuries, or we can go ahead and the captain opens her eyes as you draw near. She attempts to smile. So we can pick which one we want to do. We're gonna do this one. Approach the bedside. Her mouth is blistered from the blue fires that dance on her tongue. Her hand grips your arm. Her skin is hot as a kettle. Made arrangements. The Orpheon will be yours. Her voice is just a rasp of burned meat breath. But promise, she breaks off to scream a word in a language that was not made for human mouths. When she resumes speaking English, she is weaker. Her requests little more than a gasp. Promise me one last service. Promise. And you can choose not to promise her. You can choose to do different things. I'm a man of honor, so I will promise to obey her last command. What it is, you'll see it done. She sinks back, relieved. All in my will, she gasps. Be better. She breaks off as the sigils burned into her bones flare, glowing cherry red through her flesh and skin. Better captain than I. The effort exhausts her. She sinks back into the scorched pillows and a twisting, frantic fever. We've accomplished the Orpheon. Yep, take her leave. She's dying, unfortunately. And, is there anything else on the ship? Nope, onwards. There we go. So there's a mystery of what she wants you to do in her will. And we'll see that in a bit. So it's time for combat. So combat's pretty simple. You go up, shoot, don't get shot. I dodged into it. Whoops. So we have our heat. If you use too much heat, you will have to wait while you cool down. And right now we got the basic cannon. And they have the basic cannon too. You can use your light to guide your shot. So pretty good there. They're dead. I missed. Now they're dead. You gotta be careful because there's dreadnoughts and like really good ships with multiple shots, a lot of dodging and such. But you can also, eventually, if you do it well enough, you can buy those big ships and stuff like that. Like, you can be a merchant and have a real good merchant ship, or you can have a dreadnought and just kill everyone. That's things you can do. So we want to strip for repairs or raid the remains. We're going to raid the remains because we're good on HP for the most part. So raid the remains. And we got money. Sweet. Ill-gotten gains. Reverse. Whoop. Go forward here. Let me see if I can look at this stuff right now. The hold. So this is your ship. There's different parts we can put on it. Yeah. We have an owl. Or we can have the bat. Whichever we want. It's a cyclopean owl. Pretty cool there. My possessions is 6 men. Is my profile. This is the tutorial profile. That changes a bit. And then these are different people you can have. They'll give stats to your character. So you want to get officers, of course. And then just options and tutorial. Like that. We're now heading to New Winchester. Where there's even more tutorial. But we'll be skipping some of that. I can just show you more of the game. But here is New Winchester. Sailing over. Wispy condensation trails across the sky. The ghosts of passing trains. New Winchester. XP gained. A new port. The crew are relieved to see land, perhaps unwisely. You get XP the more things you discover and killing and all that stuff. Here we are, coasting into the bustle, the din, and the soot and the stream of Wolvesey Station. It is clogged with other engines, scrappy mining locomotives from Lustrum Way, weathered explorers gleaming with frost, sleek company vessels with bright brass fittings. No sooner have you pulled into the sidelines than a brusque, I think it's the word, station master bustles over. You request to come aboard. I must speak with your captain, he insists, brandishing a ledger, the usual formalities. He has just appeared at your shoulder. His face is solemn. His hat is in his hands. He lowers his eyes. Oh, that's us looking at the doctor. So this is us just telling him that, yeah, our captain says, like, alright, well, if they're dead, they still gotta ask questions, and they are gonna ask the first officer questions. So, they're gonna ask us our background. So here's where it goes. Here's how you get your stats now. What is our background? We get sea urchin, and this, of course, this is the stat we'll mainly get is veils. Soldier gets iron, poet gets hearts, academic gets mirrors, and keep going over. Priest gets hearts as well. Sailor get a Sailor, because that means you were in the Undersea, which was Sunless Seas. And so you get Iron, Ministry Auditor, so you get Mirrors, and then Veils, a Revolutionary. So some of these will actually affect some dialogue. I was a sailor, because I played I played Sunless Seas. You smuggled, you explored, you bought and sold. So you were a merchant, you were an explorer, or you were a smuggler. So this also affects one of your main stats. So also gives you an affiliation. So smuggle gives me an affiliation with villainy. Buying selling gives you affiliation with Bohemia. This one gives you an affiliation with Academe. There's one more group, but apparently you can't get it at the start. So we're gonna go explore because I am explorer type. And these are ways of winning. So wealth, fame, or truth. So wealth is just get up $1 jillion. Fame is you have to explore and do so much of the game. So this is a really fun one to do. And then there's the truth. Even the stars have secrets, but that won't keep them from you. A message from an old friend begins an unwise quest to learn a secret that the stars hide. What drives you? Curiosity, justice, insolence? Whatever it is, it will be tested. Be warned, this is demanding ambition, best played by a lineage that has already completed wealth or fame. I always pick this one first. Whoop. Go for the heart at the start. So this is just making your character, and it's all silhouette. It's all silhouette. Your hat, your hair, all that stuff, your brow, your nose, your chin, and everything's gender neutral. There's no gendering besides your title, so you can choose to be whatever title you want. A professor, an officer, archivist, all these different things. The only one that's right there is brother and sister. That's the only gendered thing, I think. That and madam and sir, and maybe there's a lordess. Let me see here. Lady, there it is. Lord, lady. So you can just pick whatever you want to be called. Random names, random things. I am... Whoops. Scarf. And not only am I a Scarf, I am Captain Scarf. And let's see if I can get the avatar I want. Because I'm picking random. And will I randomly get the one I want? Probably not. That's close enough. Let's go. It's over here. There it is. Scarf. There you go. Gotta stay bundled up. It's cold out in space. Whoop. So there you go. There's all my things. Here's my stats because of it. So, plus 15 because I was a sailor. Plus 7 because of the explorer part. And then these are just base stats. So you can just affect your stats. I can just be super irony, I think. Actually, hold on. Go back. Go back. Let me see something. That's what affects it. Alright, so because I want iron, this is how I can get iron as my second stat. Okay, that's how. Should have realized. Makes sense now. Continue, and there we go. Now, when you level up, it will be affected. The way it works is level ups, and I'll click on it when I get the chance. Is your levels are affected by your past, in a way. So, can I click on? No, I can't do it yet. So 3 weeks have passed. Listen to the end. Yeah, we're getting the will and everything. And we get and their will is they want us to deliver this large black box. That's the thing. So this large black box is what they want us to deliver. So we can investigate about the black box, consider what to do with it. We can either do what we were asked to do, or we can sell it, or we can try to learn more about the box and maybe it'll unlock even more to do. And interesting thing is, if you just fail and die with the box, like over here you can try to get it opened up. If you fail and die with the box, you're next in line. The box will just be open. They'll just, I guess, because of time, it opens up and you learn what the hell this box is about. And it's an interesting thing what this box is about. Why did your captain take you guys to the Blue Kingdom? And what was worth getting killed for? What is in this box? And it's a big, tall box, too. What was worth it? And that's a mystery you can do. Or you can just sell the dang thing and move on. So that's a thing you can do as well. Let's see here. So let's recruit somebody. So we got a good amount of money, so we're going to go ahead and recruit the driver. We can also, by getting them, we'll get plus 6 iron, plus 2 hearts, and plus 1 to establishment. That's the other group, I think. So hire them. And now our stats are going to be better. That's good. And we also want to hire some crew, of course. So let's hire some crew. See how many people want in. We got our full crew. Sweet. That's important, because the more crew, the more you can do. Repair locomotive. Locomotive is mostly okay. We don't need to repair it. Unless it's free. It's not free. Yeah, it's not free. Yeah, okay. Back up, back up. Take a look here. Okay, so this leads to the truth mission, the ambition, and so ambitions are just towards your final goal. As ambition, opportunities are ways to make money and just story things like that. So, opportunity, the fastidious inspector. Excuse me. The fastidious inspector is pretty fun. So this is an interesting concept in this world, and that is, she's a timekeeper basically. Let me see if she has an actual title here. Yeah, she's from the London's Horological Office. And her job is just, she's a timekeeper. And her whole thing is, she has to make sure that if it's 8 o'clock in one place, it's 8 o'clock in another place. So, like, across, like, the space. That's her job. Making sure time is the same everywhere, so time doesn't get lost. And she'll pay you to take her somewhere, so that's what's going on here. So she's going to pay us to take her to Fort Prospect, which is west-southwest of New Winchester. So now she's part of the crew, and there's dialogue with her and stuff as you play, and you just learn more about her world and things with that. Also explore the city, and we can learn about trading here. Prompt of days, yes, a club, okay. A lot of things we can do with it. You can learn about the Winchester War. A lot of different things. A lot of different things. Backing up, backing up, backing up. What's important to learn right now? Learn about trading. Oh yeah, problems of days, learn about trading. Go over here. So this is a bar. Introduce ourselves, all the characters. And there's like 4 interesting characters here, and their descriptions are pretty cool. And the more you read about them, the more interesting they are as they dialogue. And then you can ask them about basic tutorial on trade and all these different things. The most interesting one is right here, because they explain something. So there's opportunities, and they explain how the bazaar works. So over here at the shops, you can go to the bazaar, and the bazaar gives you missions, basically. Like, these people are willing to pay a lot of money at Magdalen for seeds, and these people at Port Avon are willing to spend a lot of money for seeds as well. And you make good money, so you want to pick up both of these. Here's the thing that's weird. Port Avon is a good place to buy seeds. So, you go down to Port Avon, you can't sell them back. But you take these up to Magdalen, and so you pay about 75 sovereigns for this, and you sell it over here for 80 each. So you make a good profit just like that. And it's a way to just learn how trading works. And trading is pretty important to stay alive, or you just do a lot of fighting monsters and people. And yeah, there's monsters. There's like a lot of different kinds of monsters. Very interesting what you can fight in this world. It's pretty cool. I hit the wrong one. But interesting thing is there's like a hunting club you can join, so you have to kill and take some things back to this one port so you can join them, which is interesting. No, I want to check the shops. There's the shops, but there's the bazaar, like I showed, and there's other things. So you can buy better equipment, and just better quarters for your men, and that puts up stats. You can go here to the market, so you can buy fuel and supplies. You run out of fuel, you're dead. Run out of supplies, you're dead. Well, there's situations where you can do some desperate things that use supplies to get more fuel. I don't think the other way around works. I think you just die if you run out of supplies. It's been a while since Seas, and then here's the different ships we can buy. So, the Parsifal class, Pelennor class, Bedivere class, Moloch, and so you can see just different bonuses to them. Like, this one's got 2 guns, that's got 2 guns. You see how much they cost as well. Like, here's the big one right here. This is the big beast right here. You get all this weaponry, you got some shield there, moving, just all these stats. Here's what I want it for, the cargo, because you only have 12 cargo. And having more cargo would be good. 15 is good as well. And there's a lot of major ports, so this is not the only place you can get ships. And I think that's enough. I don't think there's anything else I can gain from this town, from the first port. I spent a lot of time just explaining this game, because there's just so much to go over. Oh, there's gaining this ambition really quick. So gain this ambition real quick. There you go. And the names of characters are very interesting, because their names are usually descriptions about them, which is kind of cool. Like, I think your friend's like the Earnest Captain or something. Yeah, the Earnest Mariner. So we learned some more conversation there. And that is all to do here. And it... Oh, no, I forgot one more thing. One more thing. We got a message from them. I have to read that. Just for the ambition, for the end game. There we go. Now we've done everything, so it's time to go. And it's time to sail. I should have bought more supplies. I'm good for now, I'm good for now. So, map. So there's a whole thing. We're gonna go ahead and go down to Avon, which is in the south. Certain ports are always locked down, while there's more roguelike randomness in other places. Like the first area is locked down. The other areas are random, and that's very interesting. Now if we go, let's use our bat. Oh no, we have the owl now. Scam Snarrow. What did the owl learn? They learned that there's something up there, a platform, and they learned that down here is something that glistens. So let's go over there. Let's go get whatever that is. We're sailing, and the longer we're out, the more terror we get, and you gotta do things to reduce your terror. Because you don't want to be too terrified, after all. And now we're just sailing. Or, chugging along, is the better way to put it, I suppose. Interesting just looking in the background. What is in the space underneath you? Now, this is just space, endless space, pretty much. Curious what's above you as well, right? Music kicks in where we get the new ports and stuff like that. There's music kicking in. Oh, I went too far! Oops! Ah, crap. Turn around. My bad. I want to see what that glistens about. Use the owl again. And of course, he uses food when we do that. Alright. Oh, nice. More things have been learned. But what's over here? Ah, don't bump into it. There's something out here. I just don't understand what it is. What is it? I don't think we're in the right spot. Oh, wait. This dialogue right here told us what it was. You saw a chimney of some kind. There's more down here. Went to the wrong area. What? Okay, now I'm just lost. What? It's on the inside? Oh, I'd probably have to go all the way around. See if there's anything in break. No. So we have to get. So that means there's some water. No, well, not water, but space over here to go to get in there. So I went the wrong way to this thing. So I have to circle around. Oops. Misjudged the map on that one. No. What? Okay, now I'm confused. I have to learn about it as I go. We see lights over there. Was that a ship or something else? Keep going this way. No, that's a searchlight. Or, what's it called? Lighthouse. Oh, somebody died. The star stuff. Whoop, let's see what we can do here. So, 20% chance. That's not gonna go well. We'll just mourn them. We're not gonna be able to succeed on that one. Don't crash into it. I'd rather show this. So, here we go. Reflection. So, as you level up, you choose a facet about your character, and that gives you more stats. So it's like, if you had a lost love, how did you deal with that lost love will give you stats. Were you able to deal with it, or were you not able to deal with it, and that gives you certain stat ups. And sometimes you'll get affiliations as well. But not the L. There's combat in the distance. Like, there are other ships fighting each other, and you can hear them in the distance at times. I assume that's Avon up ahead. Did I play it? Yeah, that's got to be Avon, is it? That might not be Avon. Pretty sure Avon's southeast, not southwest, but we're going to go find out. Now, if... Actually, this might be what I think it is. Got to get closer to it. Yeah, if this is what I think it is, I know where I am. Oh, a stop clock. Right. So the fastidious inspector, if that's what she's called, approaches you in the galley. Captain, good day. I noticed your ship's clock had stopped. Perhaps you permit me to repair it. She has a little case of tools and a hopeful expression. Permit it. And by doing that, we're allowed to learn more about her. So we can ask her about her work and discussing different things. You can combine her skills. You can inquire about her work. Now, it's very interesting what she talks about. That is... Here it is. It is of fundamental importance that 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in one corner of the Empire occurs at the same time as 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in the opposite corner. How is an empire to function if it can't agree what time it is? Unfortunately, the process is complicated by the fact that time is less reliable than it was. The Irish trade has seen to that. So there's the thing you just learned from her right now is there's hours trading where people are trading time with each other. It's very interesting. So you've heard the Empress awards her favorites with gifts of years to extend their lives, and that you can become rich mining for hours to satisfy London's hunger for them. There's a weird thing is you can mine for time in this universe, and like she's hoping to get a lot of time for herself so that she has a long retirement. It's a very curious thing. We'll leave her now and just continue with the game with just a little bit more. At least till we get the next port. Oh, this is what we found. This is the grave thing we found. So it's not what I thought it was. They tried us yet another skirmish in the Winchester War. Stripper for repairs, because we're not going to risk it. Apparently I need really good veils so I can try to go inside the holes. But there's like warring factions in this area, in this galaxy part we're in. And you'll see them fight each other. You can choose to pick sides if you want. Usually I pick the side that's not using a dreadnought at the time. I'm gonna go to this port, see which one I've been to. Your bridge windows flags recent stream tales. This place is well frequented. Oh, is this the one I think it is? This is... Are we at Magdalene? Yeah, we're in Magdalene's. Okay, yeah, so it is random. Alright, so... wow. So in Sunless Skies, the first area was the same always, and the rest was random. Looks like it's random here too, or at least certain spots are just better chance to be at different places. So this is a place you can go. This is a place to feel better about your nightmares and terror and things like that. Very interesting place. It's like an insane asylum kind of place. More of like a medical place. And so, bazaar, shops. You see how they only pay 80 each. But they also sell seeds as well. But you can't sell them back their own seeds. So we could buy these seeds, go over to Fort Avon, sell them, make that money. Buy seeds at Fort Avon, and bring them back over here. But these aren't the only things we can buy and sell. There's a lot of other items you can buy and sell. Usually you want to buy from a smaller port that has a specialty and sell them at the major ports, which need those things. That's what you usually do. And that's how the buying and trading work in this game. And really, I think that is it to show. I just wanted to show some of the world. Let's go see this combat happening and engage in it and get killed. Just so you can see that, and that'll be it. I hear the combat, I just don't see the combat. It sounds like it's up north somewhere. Oh, there's the fighting right here. So these guys are engaged, and... Ooh, they're fighting pretty hard out there. We're just seeing the tail end of it. Yeah, there's the dreadnought right there. We're gonna help the dreadnought. Let's go. Oh, 2 on 1. Do it. 2 on 1. There we go. They'll appreciate us helping. Ah! Ow. Keep firing. Keep firing. There we go. Good damage. Yeah, that thing's getting pretty beat up. Woo! Just don't get accidentally shot. And it's dead. Sweet. Ouch. Bumped into them. And loot! Enduring Dreadnought is defeated. Check the hold. Woo! Dreadnought keeps secrets. They are here. Oh, check them. What does that give me? Ministry stamp permit. Char stovepipe nameplates. Okay. Oh god, they're pissed at me. Alright. Oh no. They wish to war with me? No, okay, they were just busy shooting. No, this one maybe because I bumped into them. No, they're backing off. Okay, we're good. Alright, which one's more hurt? I'm just working against both factions. Ah! Ow! Okay, okay. Ah, okay, I'm just bumping into these guys. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, these guys are hanging out a little bit. That's a little suspicious. Stop bumping into me. Alright, more combat. Here we go. I'm trying to line up a shot and sucker punch them. Missed it. They don't know. They don't know that was aimed at them. That might have been on accident. Now it's firing. No, now it's on purpose. I've aggroed this one. Oh, they're almost dead. We gotta kill them before they go to port. There we go. Woo! Oh, we leveled up. Good. So this one, 20%. I have crew, so I can try. To pillage their stores for fuel and supplies, or seize its cargo. Seize the cargo, that's safer. Yeah, sweet. We can sell that. Yeah. Now the other one should be mad about that. There you go. The combat's pretty simple, but it can be pretty dangerous when you fight a dreadnought on your own. You gotta do a lot of dodging left and right. Oh, I overheated on accident, so now I'm just stuck. Ow. That's what I get. But they're dead, so I'm good. Alright, so that's enough to show off here. I really like this game, and I hope you like it too. Pretty good. So that right there is the that right there is the game. I have fun. Hope you're watching. That's what's up, Bowsant. Having fun. Thanks for coming by and see you next time. Alright, levels. So yeah, I just pick one of these things. So like, forgot about that. So my scar. So I picked how I got my scar defect stats. There you go. See you next time.